Today's topic, the rise of trash culture. I'm your host. Now, is society becoming trashier and less classy? Short answer, yes. But why? Today we will discuss why the traditions of class are gradually dying and trash culture is becoming more common and acceptable, okay? Now, every generation complains about these kids today believing the next generation is going down the toilet and will destroy or destabilize all the cultural norms that came before. And this is not necessarily 100% false, but it is definitely an exaggeration in most cases, okay? Now, sometimes change is for the better and sometimes change is for the worse, but change is always inevitable. Expecting things to stay the same is simply idiotic, for the lack of a better term, okay? Therefore, much of life, nature, and society is cyclical, much like the stock market, with peaks and valleys at times and consistent variations over a long period of time. What does come up must come down. In other words, the pendulum is always in constant swing. Not only in society, but in the entire world, on the entire planet. This is a natural phenomenon, a constant power struggle between different life forms on this planet. Thus, culture is much like civilization itself. And humanity has experienced various examples of civilization that all went through a rise and fall. Okay? Rome, ancient Egypt, the Ming Dynasty, for example. These are just some of many examples we can pull from. Now, was the fall of these empires and societies the end of the world? No. Was it the end of humanity? No. Was it the end of human progress? No. Was it the end of a culture? Yes. Okay. All cultures are inevitably doomed. Okay. All cultures on this planet are inevitably doomed. To attempt to fight this is to lack an understanding of culture. Okay. The most beautiful things in the world are often the most temporary things in the world, and something isn't beautiful because it lasts. Culture is much like a song. Think about your favorite pop song, or symphony. Any song, rock song, rap song. Think about it. Does that song go on forever and ever and ever? No, it does not. It lasts at most a few minutes, and then it is over. And that is part of what makes it so beautiful. The scarcity of time in which it takes for you to experience that song. And if that song went on for hours and hours and hours and hours, would it still be a beautiful song? It would not. Okay? It would not. So, it is not meant to last forever. Culture is not meant to last forever. And if it did, it would not be beautiful. And just like a song, it is meant to inspire, revisit, and make an emotional impact. That is the purpose of culture. Stagnation is death, change is life. Okay? So, why has trash culture in particular been on the rise? Why trash culture of all cultures? Why not they move to a more classy culture than we had before? Well, the answer is relatively simple. High class culture is the catalyst for decadence. Okay? And guess what? Decadence leads to moral decline and moral decay. If you look at all examples throughout history, this is exactly what happens. Okay? It always starts out with a society going through tough times and gradually growing and evolving over time. Eventually, that society becomes highly successful. And with that high success, they become extremely classy. Okay? And with that high class, they become decadent, excessive, wasteful, which inevitably causes instability. Okay? You see, a high-class culture relies heavily on stability in all forms: environmental, political, social, and monetary. Okay? These are the necessary things that need to be in place for a high-class culture to thrive. Just any bit of instability can throw a high-class culture into a situation of decay. The decadence created by the high-class culture leads to the very instability that will gradually descend into a more trash-like culture, which is what we are seeing today, largely. Need I say more? Now, a trash culture decline does not necessarily mean a decline in human progress or a decline in human technology, because as we can see throughout human history, technology has been consistently evolving forward regardless of cultural norms, cultural changes, levels of class, or trash. Okay? Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Please subscribe to this channel. And watch my other videos. I have plenty of other videos. Please watch them. Okay? And per usual, post your insults, your comments, your suggestions in the comments below. I look forward to reading them. Okay? Cheers.